How to have willpower without needing willpower. Willpower isn't something you either have or don't have. Willpower is sometimes a function of necessity. There are lots of things you can do when your back is against the wall and you feel you have no choice. More often, willpower is a function of success. It's easy to stay the course when you feel good about what you are accomplishing. Willpower is also a muscle that can be developed. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. And that's great. But what if you need help doing the things you need to do right now? What if you can't wait for the virtuous cycle of motivation to kick in? You are in luck. Here are some tips you can start using today to help you accomplish what you want to accomplish without needing to possess incredible willpower, or really any willpower at all. The process starts with designing your life so it supports your goal. Step 1. Eliminate as many choices as possible. We all have a finite store of mental energy for exercising self-control. Some of us have less, some have more, but we all eventually run out of willpower steam. That's why the more choices we need to make during the day, the harder each one is on our brain, and the more we start to look for shortcuts. If you like, call this the "oh screw it" syndrome. Then we get impulsive. Then we get reckless. Then we make decisions we know we shouldn't make. But it's like we just can't seem to help ourselves. In fact, we can't help ourselves. We've run out of the mental energy we need to make smart choices. That's why the fewer choices you are forced to make, the smarter the choices you can make when you do need to make a decision. Say, you want to drink more water and less soda. Easy. Keep 3 water bottles on your desk at all times. Then you won't need to go to the refrigerator and make a choice. Step 2. Make decisions tonight so you won't need to make them tomorrow. It's also easier to make a smarter choice when the decision isn't right in front of you. Pick easy decision that will drain your store of willpower tomorrow and make them tonight. Step 3. Do the hardest thing you need to do first. You have the greatest amount of mental energy early in the morning. Science says so. In a landmark study performed by the National Academy of Sciences, parole board judges were most likely to give a favorable ruling early in the morning. Just before lunch, the odds of a favorable ruling dropped to almost zero. Should the judge's decision have been affected by factors other than legal ones? Of course not. But they were. Why? They got mentally tired. They experienced decision fatigue. That's why the best time to make tough decisions is early in the day. That's why the best time to do the most important things you need to do is early in the day. Decide what those things are and plan to tackle them first thing. I know what you are thinking. What about the rest of the day? Step 4. Refuel open. Although the judges in the study started the day strong, a graph of their decision making looks like a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. Why? They took periodic breaks to eat or snack. Just after lunch, their likelihood of making favorable rulings spiked. The same held true after mid-morning and mid-afternoon breaks. It turns out glucose is one of the foundation of willpower. Although your brain does not stop working, when glucose is low, it doesn't start doing some things and stop doing others. It responds more strongly to immediate rewards and pays less attention to long-term outcome. How can you avoid that? Eat healthy meals, eat healthy snacks. Not only will you feel better, but you'll also make better decisions, and you'll be able to exercise more willpower in making those decisions. Step 5. Create the reminders of your long-term goals. You want to build a bigger company, but when you are mentally tired, it's easy to rationalize doing less than your best. Or you want to lose weight, but when you are mentally tired, it's easy to rationalize that it makes better sense to start your workout program tomorrow. Or you want to better engage with your employees. But when you are mentally tired, it's easy to rationalize that you really need to work on that proposal instead. Step 6. Remove temptation altogether. Every time you have to decide not to do something you'd like to do, even though what you would like to do runs counter to your goals, simply rework your environment so you eliminate your ability to be impulsive. Then you don't have to exercise any willpower at all. Take the candy jar off the counter and stash it in a cabinet. Turn off all your social media notifications and check your accounts only every couple of hours. Take a different route to work so you won't be tempted to pop into Starbucks. Finding ways to avoid temptation is a great way to avoid needing to exercise willpower. As you know by now, the key to accomplishing your goals is to build the right habits and follow the right routines. When you control your environment, you make building those habits easy and you make following the right routines as close to automatic as possible.